Here's a recap of what happened on day 1 of this trip. There will be a link at the end of the video to part 1. Morning, everybody. Sleep was pretty mediocre last night. Got into the campsite last night, 9:15, pretty much pitch black in the woods. Get my headlamp out so I can start setting up my hammock. Headlamp is dead. No big deal. I'm a prepared guy. Grab my spare batteries, put them all in. Headlamp still doesn't work. I'm gonna try to get moving here because I got about another 13 miles to go today. Let's take a look at what we're gonna have for breakfast this morning. So, got some trail mix, got some Kodiak protein oats. Taster's nasty, baby. And then secret ingredient, some Swiss mix for some extra sugar. And then I'm gonna top that all off with some Pain and some ibuprofen. Look at that marshmallowy, coffee, chocolatey goodness right there. For those of you who are asking, is that a food bag hanging from a hammock strap right where I sleep? Yes, it is. You know, I couldn't hold my phone flashlight in my one hand and throw a line and hang a food bag with another. Would you want to do this in bear country? But not bear country up here, so we saved ourselves from the raccoons. All right, we are Oscar Mike for day 2. All Trails lied to me yesterday, and I ended up doing like a mile or a mile and a half further than I thought I needed to. And I'm pretty sure the same thing's gonna happen again today. So there's a picnic area about not even half a mile ahead. There's a bathroom there, and then there's a place where I can fill up water. Get some water that doesn't taste like dirt. Camel up while I'm here. Don't know when the next water source is. All right, well, we had a successful morning poop and filled up our water. And next stop is Deer Lick Cave, so we'll see you there in about 5 minutes. And there's the big cave. Tell you guys what, I'm going to be doing a review on the Ultra Lone Peak 6s. I'm only going to go back to boots where, you know, the weather requires it. Well, I am for sure going to be needing more breaks today. About 3 miles in for the day, which means that we've got about 10 or so left if All Trails is right. So I'm closing in on a place called My Mountain Overlook, so we're going to check that out. Never been there, have no idea what it is, so hopefully it'll be something cool. Reveal. So in the fall or the winter, be a pretty nice spot. Man, I spent $130 on a lightweight backpacking chair. And I get here and there's a bench. All right, one last look at the overlook back here, and man, I'll tell you what, I feel surprisingly good. Beautiful weather right now. It's slightly overcast, you know, and then being here in the woods, it's shady, and up on this ridge, man, nice and windy. It's cooling me off, drying me out, and I'm having a good time. So I sat down a little bit longer than I planned, but I'm making decent time. I should still have everything completed in 24 hours, so stick along for the rest of the trip.
we are back on hardball. A little bit of paved trail walking today, and then just a little bit of road walking as well. But most of our trip is still in the woods today. So we just passed up Brecksville Station. There was actually a water fountain there, so we filled up on water again. But guys, I didn't even know this was here. This is Station Road Bridge by Brecksville Station, and this is super cool. You get to walk under this thing. This is awesome. What a day. Way too busy for my taste, but this is definitely a pretty sweet part of the trail though. I got to see that crane or whatever it was. I saw a turtle plopping in the water, so pretty cool.
I've never seen that. Yeah. So I saw on a lot of videos
My God, dude, you cannot beat this day. Can't beat it. I've got Cuyahoga River over here on my left, and then over here I've seen all kinds of cool stuff for the last like 3 miles. I saw a turtle, that beaver, that crane looking bird, couple snakes. Obviously I wasn't able to get all of that on camera, but I got some of it. So super busy out here, really high traffic. Not really my scene to be backpacking down like a towpath trail, but I'll tell you what, man, definitely worth it. Like I would recommend it. I'm only on this for like 3.5 miles or something out of like the 27-ish miles I'm doing, so I can't complain too much. But my God, it's a beautiful day, cool stuff to see, walking by the river. Still got waterfalls left, so stick around, guys. This has turned out to be, honestly, an amazing hike. If you're, in Ohio or Pennsylvania, or, someplace within driving distance of here, definitely worth it to backpack CVMP and the Cleveland Metroparks up here. I'm gonna go see whatever this is. All right, well, we were Oscar Mike, just left the phrase, whatever you call that, that historical house. Just pulled out the chair zero, sat down for like 10 minutes, take a little break. That towpath walking's hard on the feet, but we're back in the woods, and it looks like we got about 6 miles left. So stay tuned, guys. I've got 3 more waterfalls left. Well, this is a pretty unused bridle trail that's kind of connecting, you know, the last place we were at and then the next set of waterfalls. I've never been out here, and it doesn't look like a whole lot of anybody else has either. As you can see, we're in the Amazon here. Have to do a quick tick check after that. Well, this is the only, what I would call, major water crossing of the trip, where I could seriously get my feet wet. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to carefully cross this so I don't get wet and get to these waterfalls. Well, decisions in life. There's literally 2 different ways I could go. I could go this way and not have to climb and cross this creek. But as you can probably see right here, there are no stepping stones, and I don't want to take my shoes off, walk through there, you know, risk getting a cut on my foot, and you know, have to stop and dry off. So instead, we're going to climb up this absurd hill. So wish me luck. We have to earn our waterfall. So here we go. That was nuts. It's like climbing a ladder. Creek's down there. Oh, well, we made it. Getting closer. 22 miles in. Only on bacon and backpacking, folks. Oh, hey, there's a view. Coming out of the woods for a second into another power line cut. Second one of the trip. Get one about every 11 miles. It's really cool out here though, really diverse hiking. I've been up on ridges, I've been down in swamps, been in these power line cuts, different types of waterfalls, caves. Honestly, guys, get out here. It's a little bit of a pain not being able to have, you know, a fire, and then the reservation process and stuff, but get out here and hike this, guys. This has been about perfect. Well, allegedly, I've only got about 1 3/4 miles left, but I don't think that's accurate. I don't think the All Trails is right. I've been out here on some of these trails before, and I feel like we're going to go over the target mileage, which leaves me in a weird spot because I've got about 1 hour and 5 minutes to get my 26.2 miles done in 24 hours. That was the plan. In which case, I could sit down right now for like 10 or 15 minutes and I'd still get that if the mileage was correct. But I don't think the mileage is correct. So my feet are hurting pretty bad, ankles are pretty beat up, and I wanted to take a seat up here, but I'd like to get this hike done by 3:30 because that's like my cutoff point for the 24 hours. But I also wouldn't feel bad if I went over because the mileage went over. So not sure what I'm going to do. All right, guys, I'm going to sit down, take a 5, 6, 7 minute break. My feet are killing me. I'm going to pop 2 more ibuprofen, and then I'm going to switch over my water bottles down to the last little bit of water I got. Now I can get more up here at the waterfall, but I'm still gonna beat my time for the 26.2, but I don't think I'm gonna get the trip done in another hour, so we'll find out. Back on the hardball. All right, final home stretch. All the food has been eaten, all the water has been drank, the medication has been taken, so time to finish this thing out. Well, that's the best view you guys are gonna get, unfortunately, but we made it. Well, unfortunately, there's people playing in the waterfall, so didn't get the shot that I wanted, even though I'm like 26 miles in, but we're gonna finish out and head to the other waterfall, and then we will be done. Bonus waterfall, guys. This isn't on any of the maps, doesn't have a name. I'm really far away, so forgive the camera work, but it's another waterfall. Also, it is 10 after 3, and I just hit 26.2 miles, so mission accomplished. We made it. Downside is we're not at the end of the hike yet because the trip was not 26.2. I'm kind of dragging butt right now, but I want to finish this thing out. Looks like there's maybe like another mile and a half or so to go, but yeah, we did it, and that was even with, you know, didn't sleep well last night. I left camp an hour later than I wanted to and still got done with 20 minutes to spare on the 26.2. So I'm proud of myself. It's definitely a PR as far as distance traveled in the shortest amount of time. So really pushed myself on this one. It's good to see like what you're capable of. No idea what that bridge is, but it's cool looking. Might be a towpath. Well, the good news is, ate all my food and have about half a bottle of water, so my pack's probably 13.5 pounds right now to finish out the home stretch here, so gotta look on the bright side, you know. So we're at 27.2 miles, so we're already, you know, a mile beyond what we were supposed to go. Probably got another mile and a half to go, but we'll see. Man, what a sweet place to end a video, huh? There's a viaduct behind me. You got the creek, river, whatever you want to call it. And then we got the Great Falls up here. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this trip. It was really nice to get a chance to kind of push my limits a little bit out on trail, see what I was capable of, and see some beautiful stuff along the way. So I'm gonna hike 5 minutes back up to this parking lot here, meet with Sarah, and shuttle me off to get a pizza. So again, thanks to everybody for tuning in. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and give me a subscription. We'll see you guys in the next one.